What is going on, YouTube? So today is going to be a quick little video on recovering this paint. And it's been a little while since I got a video out, and I had shoulder surgery, so I've been unable to do anything and still am very limited, but I wanted to get some out for you guys. And so I have not cleaned this paint yet, and as you guys can tell, it does look really good for what it is, but we've got a little bit of oxidation, a little bit of that white chalkiness. You can barely tell, but the lighting's really bad. And we got a lot of these rust stains going down. Cool patina, but what we're gonna do is first comet wash this truck and see if we can't get the staining off of the surface rust areas, like right here on the bed rail, the roof, all over. So I'll show you guys some key areas that we want to go ahead and touch up, so we can compare it with the results next. The biggest spot, I believe, is right here where the gas dripped off while refueling, but another cool spot will be the tailgate. I think that'll look really good once we're done with it, and we'll be able to get rid of a lot of the big staining around those rust spots. Overall, the truck doesn't really need a comet wash too much, and we definitely want to be careful that we don't remove too much paint because it is probably very thin, and I'm aware that it's kind of rare to find one of these trucks that have so much paint already on it. Usually they got a ton of patina, but this is a good angle right here where you can see on the hood that is pretty chalky looking. So I'm hoping with just a rag and some bar keeper's trim, we can get this thing popping again. And I only have one arm right now, so I'll probably be polishing this thing with a microfiber towel and my right hand instead of using the polisher itself. But enough talking, let's go ahead and set you guys up on a tripod and get this thing cleaned up. All right, y'all, so the truck has been sitting now, drying off, and I got it wiped down, and we can finally tell the results from the comet wash. And it did a much better job than I expected. The truck is super shiny now. It got all that white haze removed, and it got the rust stains that were below the gas cap right here and along down the bedside. Really cool to see all of that cleaned up and in the condition it is. Down this seam right here, there's a bunch of little orange rust stain, and it really just came out really clean. The tailgate is also like 75% of the way there. If I had a Scotch-Brite, I could really get the rest of that staining off, but until I get one, it's gonna have to stay that way. But it really pleased with the outcome of that. This side, same thing. This one was a little bit cleaner, didn't really have much rust stains, but everywhere there was, it is super clean, and it also shines very well. Paint is starting to thin a little bit on the hood, so I was careful there, and I'm gonna have to be careful when I'm polishing, but as you guys might be able to tell, there's some thin spots, but it also turned out very clean. Try to get as good as I can up here, but I started to run out of the comet when I got to the nose of the truck. But we'll hit that a little bit later. But this really prepared the truck for a clay bar, polish, and a ceramic coat. So once I get to that point, I will make a pretty detailed video, and hopefully you guys are staying subscribed and looking forward to the next videos. But I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.